need the help in the future. So I'd like to hear more about what your book is about. It says how to lead during the times of change, challenge, and chaos, which I agree. We're in that time right now.
You know, what's interesting is I have the opportunity to go out and talk to different organizations, different companies, and to see what's happening behind the scenes. And there are most companies that are going through challenging times. There are most people, even people that are listening to our voice and tuning into the show, they're going through challenging times. How is it that we move from where we are to a better place? And the one thing that if you look at history, what history has always dictated is that there are people that have stood up, had new ideas, a new vision, a new voice, and said, let's go from where we are to something better. Let's move to a better economy. Henry Kissinger, former Secretary of the U.S., said, a leader is a person that leads people from where they are to where they've never been. And we want to go to a better income, a better society, a better place that everyone's comfortable.
I understand what you're saying. I always think about Toastmasters. It seems like when it comes to leadership now, Toastmasters even caught that. They realize that what we need are leaders, and Toastmasters is where leaders are made. They've changed their theme to where leaders are made because they realized, as you've realized, that that's what we need. We don't need people that need a leader. We need to lead for ourselves, look into things, figure out how we can get something done, and lead. And you will develop other leaders as you start leading.
Yes.
Is that what your book talks about?
My book talks about developing other leaders, developing yourself as a leader, and then moving beyond that. How do we develop our communities? How do we develop our cities? How do we develop the nation to be better? See, at right now, Rita, we have fallen from being number one. And that says that if we are no longer number one, then realistically, there's someone that's outpacing us, outproducing us. And we have the ability throughout history to always bring ourselves from a lower level to a higher level.
Right, we need to take back that
Yes.
number one status. We need to think more about what we're doing. How did we get into this predicament that we're in? And then figure out how we're going to get out. If you're not thinking about how you're going to get out, that means you're comfortable.
And comfort is a death trap. Often we get comfortable, and that's where our progress starts to slip. Often we get comfortable, and that's where we don't pay attention to the details. A great speaker said, change the way you look at things, and the way you look at things will change too. We must change the way we're doing and looking at things in order to move ourselves forward.